morning, all. In the previous class, we were discussing about social groups, and we have seen what a social group is and what are the characteristics a social group will be having. And today, we are going to discuss about the types or classification of social groups. Social groups are divided into three categories based on certain similarities. The first classification is according to the nature of social ties, and it is divided into two different categories, that is primary and secondary. The second classification is according to social identification, and it is divided into three categories, that is in groups, out groups, and references. And the third category is according to organization, and according to organization, a social group is divided into two categories. One is formal organization and second is informal organization. So social group, it is divided into three different categories or three different types. Let's see one by one. So the first one is primary group. Now what is a primary group? A primary group is something which is a small sized group, which is a small group. But the relationship between people will be more personal, more intimate, and more tight. So they will be having a good relationship among the members of the primary group. Or we call it as a primary group because this group holds the most primary importance in a person's life. ഒരാളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ പ്രൈമറി ഗ്രൂപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് മോസ്റ്റ് പ്രോബബ്ലി എ പ്രൈമറി ഗ്രൂപ്പ് വിൽ ബി ദ ഫാമിലി ഓർ ദ പേഴ്സണൽ റിലേഷൻഷിപ്സ് വിച്ച് എ പേഴ്സൺ ഹാസ്. Maybe his close friends, his relatives, his family, all those things hails with the primary group of a particular individual. And the second one is the secondary group, and secondary group is something which is formal in nature. Say for example, if we are having our colleagues, those who work with us, or our superiors, our subordinates, our peer groups, our not close friends but our friends, those people are being categorized under the secondary group. So the secondary group refers to a formal impersonal group in which there is little social intimacy and mutual understanding. So the intimacy with the secondary group will be low compared to the primary group. So this is something which is very much focused on doing certain tasks or specializing in something. This can be a larger group or can be a smaller one also.